Hi everyone, welcome to another review. So we are going through Kayali fragrances, and today we have Kayali's Tobacco Oud from their Oudgasm lineup. And this fragrance came as a shock. Uh, Let me just spray it. So far, what we've gone through is a few Kayali fragrances, in which I've covered the other ones from the Oudgasm line and couple of their latest releases, which have been quite good. Apart from pistachio gelato, the sample of which I gave away, I did not like pistachio gelato. So the lychee one, sparkling lychee, something that was good. The vanilla candy rock sugar, that was good. There was another one that we tried from the Oudgasm line previously, that was fine as well. But this one, Oudgasm tobacco, I was actually the most excited about this one because tobacco is a scent I really enjoy in fragrances. I love that note, and I have many fragrances that are centered around tobacco, and those are just exquisite. So how this was a disappointment is because no matter what, I have not smelled a Kayali fragrance which smells like any other fragrance. So Kayali does these things and is pretty unique at them. But tobacco oud, the Kayali's Oudgasm tobacco oud, this is actually very similar to Dior's Tobacco, and that was a disappointment because I did not expect such a similarity. That when I sprayed it instantly I was like, oh, tobacco. Tobacco is a beautiful fragrance, and that's why I remember it very nicely, and I was shocked that this is actually very similar to it. You want to call it a clone, be my guest, I would support you. But yeah, so this is almost a clone of tobacco. So tobacco ooh, this one, so this has a very thick sweetness to it, and this kind of a thick sharp sweetness usually comes from the honey note in perfumes. So we already have a masterpiece which is called Naxos by Zarjaf. That is a tobacco honey masterpiece, and if you can get an older batch of it, just get it. It's one of the most classiest thing. I haven't tried the Guerlain's tobacco honey, but this has honey in it. It has some floral notes going on. There is a lot of tobacco. They say there's oud in it as well, and then you have I think there is a praline note as well. And one note which I particularly love in perfumes and which is highly underrated is plum. Plum has to be unarguably the most sexiest note in perfumery, and it is not explored much. So this also has that note listed, I guess. So I am overall not too impressed by the scent profile because I was expecting something unique, and all I got was an alt. But the performance is Kayali DNA. The performance is very good. It is the typical Kayali, flamboyant, in your face kind of performance. You will have no problems with it. But there is, if I had to choose, I would pick Tobacco. If I had to pick tobacco, that kind of, if that kind of scent profile I had required, then I would just see which one is cheaper. And there are alts of tobacco out there. So I don't know if I want to spend this much, or on a Kayali, when I can get a similar profile much cheaper, and that performs, if not equally, then in comparison quite good. So yeah, so tobacco oudgasm tobacco oud, it is a sweet, woody, clean, spicy sort of a slightly ambery tobacco, and has a massive performance, very good scent profile. I love Dior Tobacco, or I like this and as well because distant cousins or first cousins or whatever, or even siblings for that matter. But the performance of it is very good. But I would not get a full bottle just because I can get something. For in this particular case, I can get something in my budget where I don't have to burn a hole in my pocket. And believe me, when you're in perfumes, you burn a lot of holes in your pocket. But I don't think you have to do it for this one. So yeah, that was my review of Tobacco Oud by Kayali, and I'll be back with another review very soon. So stay tuned. Thank you so much.